Hello everyone. Thank you so much for always supporting Mkenya Marekani. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe and click that bell. Today we are gonna be getting to know up close and candid, the life of EBM, how he got himself in the US. So please don't move any further. Just you've arrived, okay? But make sure you subscribe, uh, click that bell so that anytime we upload a new content, you'll be able to be notified. And without any further ado, let's do this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are you? How are you?
We managed to have the collaboration together. I'm doing very well. Thank you.
It's been a long time coming, right? Yeah, but God's timing is the perfect time, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, first of all, introduce to my viewers who you are, what you do, and so that we can move from there.
Yes. So my name is Ernest Boniface Makulilo, and I go as EBM, and my YouTube channel is EBM Scholars. I'm originally from Tanzania, obviously East Africa, and I've been to the United States here for over 13 years. Came under what we call exchange visitor visa, then later international student, later green card holder, then US citizen at the moment. So apart from the normal jobs which we do here in America in order to survive like any other place, on the side I do YouTube channel. I have YouTube channel which I focus more on immigration. I focus on finding ways to go to overseas, mostly first world countries, and be able to access the opportunities available. But how do you go in those countries, whether scholarships or other ways, and how to overcome any challenge you're going to face in those countries. So it's more about education is the channel.
Wow, amazing. And you do an amazing job. And the fact that you even allow yourself to collaborate with other YouTubers, you know, it's a very big, it's only can be from a big-hearted person, you know. So tell me, by the way, how did you come to the US? You just told us you came 13 years ago. How did you come to the US?
So I usually tell people there are some people come to the US by accident. Oh, go to Europe by accident. By accident, I mean is someone you do not know even what is green card lottery.
Yeah.
And I just fill your form and you have won. A plan, you didn't apply, you just won.
Yeah.
That is by accident. For me to come to America was a dream.
Yes.
At the age of 13, I was in 5th grade in primary school. When I that at one point in my life, I will go live permanently as my life in the United States of America. So that just that. But for people to, oh, this is just a childhood dream. So if you ask any person in a primary school, that was my plan. When I went to secondary school, junior high school, to high school, to the university, that was the spirit. So for me, at that particular time in 1990s, there were no many ways to come to America or to go outside, especially if you were born in a normal family, not a rich political family or business family. So you're just normal family. So for that particular case, the only way which I knew I would use and the trusted much was through education. So I worked so hard to make sure that I passed. So for me, I came to America through education scholarship. I came to America through what is called Fulbright program. You come here to teach people from different countries. They teach their own languages. If you're from Nigeria, you teach Igbo and other Yoruba and other languages from Nigeria. Someone from India, they come to teach their languages. Some people from Tanzania and Kenya, we teach Swahili language and African culture. So I came here under the program specifically to teach at the university Swahili language and African culture. And that's a program, not renewable program. So, but when I was coming, I knew this is forever.
Wow. Amazing. So when you arrived in the US, that's your first job that you had to do?
Yes.
So you didn't have a challenge like to look for a new job, because it's a big challenge?
Yes. So for me, it was a Department of State program. So even for the visa fee, yes, you have to do the visa interview, but you didn't pay anything. So the for people who are coming with that type of scholarship, everything is already written down, how much you get, everything. So it wasn't like for me, I have to come here and worry anything. No, just come here. Prospectus at the university is written Professor Ernest Makulilo. They call professor in the US.
Yeah.
Then you have, this is your office. So from day one I arrived in America, that was my job. It was,
wow.
But on the side, I have to do side hustle, you know. On the side, I used to work at Pizza Hut. My first non-professional job, I was to work at making pizza at Pizza Hut at the cafeteria, and also to donate plasma.
Oh. But that's a topic that we need to cover next time, because I was just because I'm struggling with health issues. I was like, people get on to donate plasma.
Yeah. So just at a very high level,
yeah,
there are people with medical conditions which is plasma, and there is no technology which can produce a pill for plasma. It's just like blood they have to put in your body.
Yeah.
Donating plasma, yes, it is a life-saving, but it has monetary value. I don't call it monetary value.
For you, it was more of monetary values, right?
And they get a certificate of life-saving. So they take out blood, and then they put it in a machine. You see, it's transparent. They separate plasma from the blood, and the blood is taken back to your body. They take the plasma. And you can donate it maximum twice per week.
Yeah, per week.
25 per donation, so $50 per week, per month, $200. And you are watching a movie, they give cookies or cake, and you watch a movie, and and they save life.
Wow! Amazing! Wow! And then now, how? Because I've seen you've done a lot. You joined even the Air Force. You have a family. How did you end up, first of all, having like an American girlfriend? You know, coming from Tanzania. You know, you don't know a lot of stuff.
So, couple of things. This is I don't want to people. I know any people can interpret it the way they want. But my dream was to marry a white person, and not because they are superior. No, they're not superior.
Yeah,
it's just a preference. Just like someone likes to eat ugali, not wali. That's their preference.
Yes.
They like tall women, they don't like short women. That's their choice. It's not against shorter people or longer people. There are some people even in Tanzania or in Africa, they like light or too dark. Each person has preference. Me, I wanted to marry a Caucasian.
Yeah.
That's preference. So I didn't date many girls when I was in Tanzania, even in the university. I didn't date anybody at the university because I was preparing myself, and I didn't want someone to come to Africa and get to date that person and to come to. Yeah, I didn't want a woman to bring me to America. I said I'll go there with my brain, so that if anything comes up, we just have a quarrel. I don't have the body feeling like, oh, you took me from Africa. No, you follow me in America, you leave me in America. So while I was coming here, one of the things I had so much research. And when we talk about online dating, because life here is different from Africa, where you can wait at this particular time, a woman is going to the market every single day at this time.
Yes.
I can buy something for an entire month, or I can just dash whatever they can bring at my own home. So you cannot have a guarantee to meet a person every single day.
Yes.
Person goes maybe to a church or to go to a certain place, has a schedule. You cannot just, please, whatever, stop on the middle of the way so that you can just try to have conversation. And so online dating is one of the way to go here in America.
Yes.
I got my fiancée wife through online.
Oh.
So that's the reason I'm using the phone.
Oh, somebody was calling you?
Yeah, so that was the reason. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, we can continue.
But on your side, it's just blank.
Oh, I can see you. I can see you very well.
Can you see yourself?
Yeah, I can see myself. I can see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I met through online dating. So there are paid site and there's unpaid site. So I usually advise on the paid side, because you someone putting them there, they put their credit card, they put everything. So it's just another kind of screening.
Yeah.
So there is a topic on how can you go on date, what is the appropriate age. So you
Yes.
cannot say, I want to find a wife or a husband and you're going to date someone who's 23 years old.
No.
Really? They have just the mind of like a 16-year-old in Africa, those people.
Yes.
So there are those. So I met someone online, and that's how we started. We dated just for a short time. Well, the good thing about online, you can go there and say, I'm looking for a wife. But
Yes.
in a normal, say, I love you, I want to marry you, like in Africa. No, we don't do that. In a normal life, outside online. But online, you can say, I want someone for the marriage.
Yes.
And to you, that means the person is no matter how long are you going to click together, but the person was agreeing with your proposal that this relationship will lead to the marriage.
Yes.
How it was, and I got someone, and fortunately, and blessed, the person was a former Catholic sister for 12 years. So there is a book I will write. It's called "Marrying a Former Nun."
Wow. So people can decide to like leave being a nun and become a normal lady now.
For her, she left because of the medical condition.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, you get you take the final vows. There is a certain permanent before. Usually, you get a certain time. So after 12 years, she was supposed to, before she took the permanent one. That's when they asked her, they prayed, and allowed her to leave with the medical.
Wow. And then now, I know when you talk about family now, it's a big topic. But let's go when you join now the Air Force. You were in the Air Force, right?
I joined the Navy.
Oh, you joined the Navy.
Yes.
Wow. How was now the experience there?
So when I came, for those people who do not know, I didn't just join as international direct. I had to get a green card first.
Yes.
So I just arrived here. I did the first year teaching. After one teaching year, I went to do my master's in California. So the first time I was in West Virginia, very small state. Then I moved to California. I did my master's, got married. Then I applied for green card, but I didn't apply right away. I just waited 1 year later to apply for green card. I got my green card. After having a green card, that's when I applied to join the Navy. So the experience, obviously, the good thing about the military has so many benefits, which every military, every person, every immigrant, if you meet the requirements, that is a good shot to take. And especially if you are not a medical nurse, you are not a dentist, whatever, you don't have those money, going to become join the military is the best way to go, because you'll be able to get a VA home loan. You can buy a home without any down payment. We know for sure in order to purchase a home, you have to pay down payment. That is a very big problem for so many people. So with my home, I paid $1,000 for the inspection. I didn't pay any other amount of money.
Wow.
To get into my house.
Yeah.
But if be another person, I could pay maybe 25, 30,000, 50,000, whatever, depending on the price of the house, to just move in to my new house. So, and especially for immigrants who come here, you are starting your job right now. If you are not like those science, medical, your salary is a normal salary. How many years take for you to save? You get the money from this pocket, it goes out from this one through taxes, through bills, through all these kind of expenses.
Wow.
So want to study bachelor, master's, PhD, special professional courses, they will pay for that. The military, not alone. And they will pay for education, and they will pay also for housing. Then if you are looking for jobs down the road, any job you are going to look, they say, are you a veteran? So there are all those benefits. So for me, going there, I had to look for all those benefits, which even after getting with the military, you get them. While you're in the military, in addition to all those, you get medical, you get also good salary. So there are so many things which, for immigrants, they help you a lot. Right now, let's say if you are a US citizen and I'm a US citizen, but both were coming from East Africa, if you apply for a job, you are immigrant applying for a job. If for me, I'm applying for a job, I'm not applying as immigrant, I'm applying as a US veteran. Me, they don't look for this guy. They know this is an American person, is a veteran, and he speaks Swahili language. Extra. But for you, he speaks Swahili language, but he's immigrant. You see the difference?
The difference. There's a big difference.
yeah, there's that kind of treatment between the two.
But by the way, because you were talking about Navy, that's when I came to the US, that's what I wanted to join. But then I found out that because normally we have a vaccine that we get when we're kids, the BCG, which ended up the doctors discovering I have other issues, my body issues. So I could not manage to become either, because I wanted to be Navy in the first place. Then I was like, no, I can't swim. So I chose Air Force.
Yeah, Navy and Air Force are the easiest than any other branch.
Yeah. I wanted to be a musician there. So, but it didn't work out. But anyway, I got to discover that through that I have a disease that now I receive a kidney transplant out of that. So it was just a blessing in disguise. So I'm still thankful,
Yeah. So, but the experience overall, the good thing about the military, because your life depends on the other person, so there is that kind of equality because of that, like, this person can save my life at any point. You never know whether war or not to the war, is because the oath you took is just a brotherhood and sisterhood that is behind taking my back.
Yeah.
That another thing for me, so there is a difference when you are immigrant experiences, because there are so many American culture or values inside it. You might depend how you want to look like you fit more.
Yeah.
You can lose yourself, you can lose your identity because you want to fit more.
Yes.
Or you can be so much alienated yourself out, or you can try to see what are the key issue we can connect, and what are the things I don't need to connect. For a lot of people who are going as enlisted are young people, 17, 18, 19, 20. They still don't have the perspective of life. You, for 25, 30, you're from Africa, you already think about life at higher level.
Yes.
And you are the purpose. For them, they're travel. I want to enjoy the life. I want to be in the military. For you, it's not just I want to travel. I want to get a house. I want to do this.
Yeah.
Now,
the mentality is different.
Yeah, so sometimes I see there are some immigrants, they're in the military and they try to go along to feel that more American or more military, to use the bad words, like, because that is the military culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I see you're so busy today. Yeah, your phone is on the ring, on the go.
One person, I have to help something, is in Ohio, so I promised something, so he's trying to call me before he's traveling.
Yeah.
But so all in all, that is the situation where you have to know who you are, not to try so hard to become more military, more Americanized, to start like, it depends on you. If you're okay with using bad words, F word in every sentence, that's you. But don't try to so hard so that you feel that you fit in the military. No.
Yeah.
You are not lesser than a person if you don't use those words. So you have to remember who you are. There is a military culture, but you are you.
Yes.
If you become so much military, sometimes you lose yourself, especially if you know what you want outside of the military life. So that is something you need to pay attention. You mentioned swimming. You have to, if you want to join the Navy, I advise you have to learn how to swim before. Because yes, they'll teach you about swimming, but they're not teaching, please, now how to swim. They in the military with orders and everything. Yes,
and
there, but it is yelling constantly for you to learn how to swim.
And also it's part of like the exams, like you have to swim the first exam. So if you don't swim like within a certain limit of time, you reduce your marks.
Yeah, you will not graduate without passing swim.
Yeah.
And remember when they say swim, I had a different mindset. They say it's Olympic size pool.
Hey.
By end, I've never been to Olympic. So the Olympic size pool, I see Michael Phelps is swimming from one end to the end. It look easy.
Yeah.
So for me, I said, okay, so I find an apartment which is a swimming pool. So I tried to go from one end to the end. If I come back, this will be Olympic size pool. Then the day they took us to the boot camp, the pool, I said, is this Olympic size pool? Yes. It is a football field. of the goal to another goal at the end. There was no way I can swim up to the end. Another thing is I learned how to swim, or you swim on the swimming pool at your home, which is about 5 feet tall or 5.5. Most of the pool are that way.
Yeah.
Because of the safety, security, whatever. The pool at the Great Lakes in the boot camp, it is 20 feet down. So there is no way you can stand on that.
Where?
End of the pool is 6 feet tall at the end. That is at the end, which is still, I'm not 6 feet tall. And then when you start swimming, you have to jump from the beam up the top, jump to go dive, like dive, like which is another like 20-25 feet. They assume you are in the ship. So technically, it's just like feet. Like, what if I go down and I don't come up?
Wow.
I mean, it's the pool, but you never know. So I say, I have to learn how to swim. So the pool for learning how to swim is bigger than the pool I learned how to swim. What is this going on? And that they call kids pool. And you find out if there are 100 people learning how to swim, 99 or to 98 are black.
Yes.
2 or 1 is white. And that white person grew up in a black neighborhood. So it's not white is white, it's just a typical black person. Because he has a black culture. So I cannot swim.
There's a big difference. Yeah.
But the running, people who are failing are white. Black people don't fail. I mean, especially Africans, we are leading.
Yes.
So black people, we run, we fail swimming. And black people fail running and they pass swimming. So it was just to avoid any pressure, is just try to learn how to swim before you go there.
Yeah. By the way, because I was coming from Kenya, I was trying to learn how to swim, but the way you're saying the Olympic size, I don't think I was practicing on an Olympic size pool.
I did. Come to the lake is just like a 10 minutes walk.
Yeah.
At the lake, but it's the deepest lake, so you can assume you know how to swim, but it's not like 100. I mean, it's not Olympic size. So I've never been to that distance. Like, yeah. And then the funny part is, like, when you go for deployment, there is this international red line, which we usually say, there is international red line. So at that point, the ship is going to stop. When it stops, you are given the chance, they call swim call. If you want to swim, you jump to the Pacific Ocean. So there are people, some of the people, they have gone just if the shark comes.
Yeah.
So at the ship, like, all black people are just chilling at the top. We are just looking, seeing how white people are just jumping in the. There is only 2 black people who jumped there to go to swim. Everybody, I'm not going to have this suicide mission. What if I go there and I don't come out? Because obviously on the pool, no matter what, I'll hit the bottom and come back. Yeah. But black people don't trust water. What if I jump? This is Pacific Ocean and I don't come up. I keep going down. So all black people, they just, okay, I'm just watching what's going on.
Wow, that was an experience and a half. So there's a question I'd like to ask a lot, because there's a lot of benefits for military, but I see some military people, ex-military or the veterans, they're on the road signs. They have those signs of help me, I was an ex-military, I was a veteran. What is the issue there?
Number one, which is the bigger one, when you finish your duty, there is form is called DD 214, is a discharge document. In that document, they give characterization. How did you perform? Just like assessment. So there is what is called classification is honorable discharge, other than honorable discharge, general discharge, whatever, and dishonorable discharge.
Yeah.
To say all people were dishonorable discharge, but if you have dishonorable discharge, you cannot even get a job at McDonald's.
Wow.
So there are crimes or there are certain mistakes you have done. That's why sometimes I feel bad when military people are penalized more than civilian. If you have DUI, it can cost you a lot in the military. If you, by mistake, like some people using maybe drug or marijuana or whatever, while in the civilian, you can have that mistake, and yes, you can lose a particular, but it cannot stop you from getting the job for the rest of your life. But in the if there are certain those kind of mistakes you can do, if you get dishonorable discharge, you will never be home loan. You will never be in maybe the education benefit. And then job you get, any job they say, are you a veteran? The answer is yes. What is your discharge? Is it honorable or other? So if you have maybe you have been fighting, which in the civilian world people fight, they go to the police, but that stop you from getting a job. But in that one, it takes out all the benefits you are going to get. And that's frustrations. You find a lot of our brothers and sisters as veterans, they are going to be homeless for the rest of their life, because even to get a McDonald's job is very tough.
Wow.
So for me, if my job, yes, there are crimes. Like if a civilian, you commit certain crime, you don't get a job, yes. But a veteran, why do we give certain punishment forever? Like this is punishable, you'll never go to become a normal human being again, while the person has decided to save. So for me, I don't know whether this is another way of avoiding to give the benefits. I don't know, but we see a lot of veterans are homeless because of that. So that's stress, that's frustration.
Is that too harsh from the government, knowing that these people, they were standing by the country at the very dangerous times, even fighting with their lives?
And there are some people, okay, they've been there, they don't have dishonorable discharge. But let's say someone has been in Iraq. What the person has been doing is great things to the nation, and he's good at. And you come here, let's say you were just high school. What job are you going to do? And you're going to do a job, let's say, I'm giving an example, you are going to work at Walmart. You are just packing those smaller things, you are clean here, and you lose the hope in your life. Like, I've been taking care of higher level machine, all these kind of things. And then I'm coming to the civilian where they get $12 per hour. And then this I'm going to clean. So some people get depressed. And not everybody has the ability to go to school. Yes, I have this getting degree, but not everybody is having the talent. I mean, I don't know, the ability to go and study, whatever. Because there are some people studying is just a hobby, just like playing soccer.
Yeah.
This is from my end. So that also, they're trying to find the ways to do the transitioning to the civilian, but sometimes there are not many companies which can take the military experience to the civilian world.
Wow. I see your time is really going very fast, and I wouldn't want to keep you so much because you have important duties to do as a dad. So I'll be doing the same thing in a few, because it's almost time. But thank you so much, EBM Scholars, for actually honoring us on mkenyamarekanitv and coming here to just tell us about your life, how you came. So thank you so much. I salute you for the work you've been doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Please, guys, make sure you subscribe to EBM Scholars.
Yeah.
So that because he
can do live, people can ask live question. You can do that.
Yes, absolutely. So, last comment before you go.
For last, I just want to tell people that you don't need to come to America to go to Germany, England, Australia to succeed in your life. You need to have the plan.
Yeah.
Wanted to maybe to become a business person. I want to have this type of house. I want to have this. I want to have this education. So if it happens that you get that opportunity, you already have the plan. If it doesn't come, you can still attend them in your own country. You can become a YouTuber, not because you are in America to become a YouTuber. You can be a YouTuber wherever you are.
Anywhere.
You can become entrepreneur wherever you are. You don't need to be in America to open a store. So that I want people to understand that I'm waiting when I go to America to start my YouTube channel. No, you can start right now.
Anywhere.
Something.
Absolutely. That's profound. So, guys, I bring this show to an end. So please make sure you subscribe so that anytime we bring any information, you'll be able to get the notification. Please, after you subscribe, make sure you click the bell so that you don't lose whenever we are bringing information. So from my desk, thank you so much for your time.
Okay, bye-bye.